The match lasted just over 1 hour, but it told a very clear story about the level of tennis currently being played by Jannik Sinner at Indian Wells 2026. The Italian star stepped onto the court against Czech qualifier Dalibor Svrcina, and from the very first rallies it was clear that Sinner was in complete control. The final score, 6-1, 6-1, may look simple on paper, but the way Sinner dominated this match was extremely impressive. The match lasted only about 64 minutes, and during that time Sinner dictated almost every rally, forcing Svrcina into defensive positions from the baseline and constantly applying pressure with powerful ground strokes. From the beginning of the match, Sinner looked sharp and confident. Svrcina managed to hold his serve early to make it 1-1 in the first set, but that moment quickly disappeared as Sinner raised his level and took control of the match. From that point forward, the Italian won 9 consecutive games, a run that completely changed the momentum and left Svrcina struggling to respond. Sinner's baseline power was the key factor in the match. Standing close to the baseline, he hit deep and aggressive shots that pushed Svrcina far behind the court, creating space for Sinner to move forward and finish points at the net. The numbers also tell an interesting story. Sinner won 15 of the 17 points he played at the net, showing not only his power from the baseline but also his confidence when finishing points near the net. For Svrcina, this was always going to be a difficult challenge. The Czech player entered the match ranked just outside the top 100 in the world and had already done well just to reach the stage of the tournament after coming through qualifying rounds. But facing the world number 2 in such strong form proved to be a completely different level of competition. Even when Svrcina tried to extend rallies and use his speed around the court, Sinner continued to control the pace of the match. The Italian's forehand repeatedly pushed Svrcina into defensive positions, while his backhand remained solid and precise under pressure. One interesting moment came late in the match when Svrcina managed to save several match points while Sinner was serving for the victory. It showed that the Czech player kept fighting until the final point, but eventually Sinner closed the match with another break of serve to seal the 6-1, 6-1 victory. After the match, Sinner spoke about his mindset and preparation. He explained that he feels calm and mentally strong, and that he and his team have spent many hours working on improving his physical strength and overall game. According to Sinner, the preparation included long practice sessions and many hours in the gym as he continues to develop his level as one of the best players in the world. This victory is also important because Indian Wells has been a tournament where Sinner has come close to success before. He reached the semifinals in previous editions, but has not yet won the title in the California desert. With performances like this, many fans believe that 2026 could finally be the year he lifts the trophy. Another reason why this win is impressive is how efficiently Sinner finished the match. He used very little physical energy, which is extremely important in a long tournament like Indian Wells where players may need to compete in several tough matches over 2 weeks. Now the Italian moves forward in the tournament and will face either Denis Shapovalov or Tomas Martin Echeverry in the next round, which could present a much tougher challenge than this opening match. For Sinner, the goal is clear. He wants to go deeper into the tournament and possibly set up another major clash with top rivals like Carlos Alcaraz or Novak Djokovic later in the event. Those are the matches that tennis fans around the world are hoping to see. But first, Sinner needed a strong start in Indian Wells, and that is exactly what he delivered with this dominant performance. Now I want to hear your opinion as tennis fans after watching this match. Do you think Jannik Sinner is one of the main favorites to win Indian Wells 2026? Or do you believe another star like Carlos Alcaraz or Novak Djokovic will stop his run in the tournament? Write your prediction in the comments and tell me which player you think will win the title in Indian Wells this year. Because if Sinner continues playing like this, the rest of the draw might have a very serious problem. And that was a very strong statement victory from Jannik Sinner here at Indian Wells 2026. A match where the Italian star showed exactly why so many fans believe he is one of the most dangerous players on the ATP Tour right now. Dominating a match the way he did against Dalibor Svrcina is never easy, especially in a big tournament like Indian Wells where every player is fighting for a chance to go deeper in the draw. But Sinner looked calm, confident, and completely in control from the first game. Until the final point. Now the big question is what comes next. Can Sinner continue this level and go all the way to the final in Indian Wells? Or will another top player step up and challenge him in the later rounds? Because in this tournament the competition is extremely strong. Players like Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, and several other top stars are also chasing the title, and if Sinner keeps playing like this, we could be heading towards some incredible matches in the next rounds. Now I want to hear from you tennis fans. Do you think Jannik Sinner can win the Indian Wells title this year? Or do you believe another player will stop him before the final? Write your predictions in the comments and tell me which match you are most excited to watch in this tournament. Your opinions always make the tennis discussion more interesting, and if you enjoy tennis news, match reactions, and stories from the biggest tournaments in the world, make sure you stay connected with Lareum, because here we follow the biggest moments in tennis and bring you the stories that every tennis fan wants to talk about. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.